Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Blanca here, and today's video, as you probably know already from the title, is gonna be medical microneedling, but I'm gonna be concentrating on the acne scars. So this one is gonna be about that. I have acne scars from years of having acne, so I'm gonna be concentrating on those. I have some boxer scars, and also I have some raised scars, and I'm gonna be concentrating on those specifically. For today, normally I use 16-pin needle, but for acne scars I recommended 36 pin needle. This is the cartridge I'm gonna use, 36. For my Dr. Pen M8, to explain it to you why 36, I will have to kind of get to you like imagination. So imagine laying down on there like a torture bed, like made from nails. Many of you probably saw this like in some museums. It's called the fakir's bed. My daughter was laying down one of this in the museum. It's basically like a bed made of nails pointing out, but there's just so many nails that you can lay down on it and nothing gonna happen to you. You're not even gonna feel it. Now imagine taking half of these nails off the bed. You're gonna lay down on it, you're gonna feel it. Maybe they're not gonna penetrate and poke you too hard, but you're gonna feel it. Now take away half of that, and then I don't think you can lay down on that bed. So imagine the less needles you have, like I was using 16, it's easier to penetrate through the skin. The cartridge goes smoother into the skin probably deeper. Obviously it's gonna make less holes too, but it's gonna be easier and it's more painful because there is less needles. So you're gonna feel it, just like you're gonna feel one needle more painful than 20 needles, right? In one. So now add this 36 point pin cartridge. This have obviously 36 needles. It's gonna penetrate not so easy. The pen needs to put more pressure for the needles to go into your skin because there's more. It's also less painful because I was doing cosmetic microneedling without numbing with the 16 and with the 36, and I can tell you 36 there was nothing, no pain. I'm gonna be numbing today just in case, but yeah, so imagine this kind of nail bed. The more needles you have, the more pressure needs to be applied, I think, or then the more pressure the pen have to use to go into the skin versus the 16 needles, which is less. It's gonna go easier. And the 36 I'm gonna be using because for the acne scars it's better. They kind of more needles breaks the scars more than less needles, so that's why. All right, so I'm gonna be numbing for 20 minutes and I'm gonna be using today just the hyaluronic acid by Costa Baja, my favorite. Never had any issues with it for like probably almost a year that I'm using it for microneedling. The other thing, remember to make sure clean your face very good. Make sure you change your pillowcase. Make sure you change your towel. So after using everything clean and fresh, because you don't want any infection into your skin, to put it in a freshly microneedle
So
skin.
my face is clean, numb, disinfected. I use the rubbing alcohol to disinfect everything. I'm gonna put the gloves. Always use the new cartridge. So I'm gonna open a new one. Try to open from this side, so you just take it out by the end. Set it up the pen for the 0 first. Put the cartridge in. Twist it. Make sure it's in. And take out the safety. From here, you can set up the depth you're gonna be using. So I'm gonna be doing the whole face at the depth of 1.0 medical microneedling. Around the eyes, I'm gonna be doing 0.25. I don't want to go deeper, it's a very thin skin. And I'm gonna be concentrating on some of the scars that I have. I'm gonna be concentrating more. I'm gonna avoid the eyebrows because I just did the threads in there, so I don't want to do the microneedle in there. Yeah, and that's about it. I'm gonna use the hyaluronic acid. I'm not gonna use brush. Since I have gloves, I can use my hand because I am not touching anything else with them. Just the pen. And I'm gonna set it up, turn it on first. And as you see, you have level 1. I'm gonna set it up on level 5. Using the vertical and then horizontal and in the circles. From the inside outside, no pressure. You don't need to add any pressure. Just soft hand. Any pinpoint bleeding is fine. Is even better, and that the blood is gonna come out, because that helps more of the collagen production. Just like the vampire facial, they use your own blood to do it. And that's the whole face. Now I'm gonna concentrate on the single scars. I concentrated on a few spots on the acne scars that I have, You can also concentrate on some deeper wrinkles or fine lines with the tapping motion. So now the aftercare will be, you can leave it like this. You can apply more hyaluronic acid because your face gonna dry. You can leave it like this till tomorrow. Wash it with water or with just some gentle cleanser, and you can resume your regular skincare routine. Just try to avoid vitamin C, ascorbic acid, or any retinol, tretinoin, because they could irritate your skin, especially if your skin is sensitive, because that's acids. So that can happen. Avoid it for 1 to 3 days after. Make sure if you go like this to sleep, or even if you wash it with just with water, with nothing else. Apply more hyaluronic acid anytime you need it, actually, because your skin gonna dry, it's gonna peel, especially in the places like for me where I concentrated more. It's gonna probably not really flake like big flakes, but it's gonna dry out and peel. So hyaluronic acid to keep it moisturized, and change your pillowcase for fresh one, and change your towel. Don't use the used towel already. Make sure everything is clean, and I will update you tomorrow how it look like. Here's my 24-hour updates after medical microneedling using 36 pin needle. As you see, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Like I said, the 36 pin needle is not that bad. It's not gonna cause that much damage like 11 pin or 16 that I used before. I have still some redness on the scars that I was using more, so there's some redness. The skin actually, it doesn't look that bad. It's gonna look bad because it's gonna look worse before getting better. First 1 to 7 days you can use Berserkles growth factors or any other growth factors, but that's my favorite. These ones are pretty good. And vitamin A, C on the 3rd day. You can still use the hyaluronic acid, moisturizer, sunblock, obviously, and oil. I use a camellia oil. It's a blend of different oils, very good. It's for face, body, hair. It's a very good moisturizing oil. After the 6-7 days, when the skin is not in the inflammatory stage, you can add copper peptides to everything else. You can already use the vitamin A, vitamin C. Let me know if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet. Click the bell button if you want to be notified of the future videos, and I will see you in the next one.